Look at that. Look at that, y'all. You know what? Every time I come over here and I see all the different species of fish and everything on there, it never ceases to amaze me. Because I'm telling you, it's amazing. There's a lot of things in our world that we have never ever seen. And I know that every time I go over here, there's a different fish that I've never seen, a different color. Let me see. I got my light. I'm like, ooh, that is bright, isn't it? It's in my eyeballs, y'all. But there's always something different on here. I'm put a little lipstick on here, y'all, so I can't look so bland. I'm seeing double images. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's going to show up in video, though. There's another image of myself. See? I don't know. It might. I better change that. I think that came from... See, I had my lamp on. That's not too bad, but it's not that clear either. I'm just putting a little lipstick on so I can't look so bland. I guess y'all wonder what in the world do I do. There's more fish, y'all. I don't know. Those look like the angelfish. But this is not what the video is about. I'm just, fascinated by, the different marine life that I see up here sometimes. I'm going to set the tripod right over here like where I know. But it still seems like it's dark. Oh, you know why? Because that lamp over there. Turn on Hush Puppy. See? There it goes. There goes some light. You can see that over there. It looks a little better. But anyway, it is right now 10 minutes to 5. It's almost 5 o'clock in the morning. But I've been up way before this. I've been up since about 1:30. And have you ever wondered what I do when I'm up in the morning like this? Well, normally I lay in bed and watch TV or watch some of my videos and see how I can probably try to improve my videos or something like that. But this morning I got up because my back was hurting me, kind of bad when I was in bed. It usually hurt, but not quite like it was this morning. It was feeling almost like something was sticking in it. And I think because I went to sleep and I stayed in that same position too long or something like that. But I normally go to sleep on my back because I'm watching television. I'm propped up in the bed on my pillows. I have, about 6, I don't know how many pillows I got on that bed. And I be propped up in bed, and that's where I usually fall asleep. But then I woke up and I said, oh no, I got to get up. I tried to, sort of move around a little because I didn't really want to get up. I mean, after all, but I can find something to do in my house at all times. As a matter of fact, I went inside of my refrigerator and I took out the old food that needs to be thrown out of there. Like I had some old rice. And I had pot left over from yesterday. I had to put into soak. I had chicken in that. And I had made, this is going to look terrible. I know it's not going to look good, y'all. But this is some cornbread stuffing that I had made yesterday. And I had eaten it this morning. See, I've been doing all kinds of stuff. And I had a little bit of leftover that Pepsi, same Pepsi that I was drinking yesterday. And I ate that and I took my pill. And then I got the pots and pans in the sink right now. They're soaking in the sink. And so that's something for me to do. And of course, that's the trash that I packed up yesterday that I got to bring to the dumpster today. And I did have company yesterday. Well, she wasn't company. I had family. My granddaughter came over and spent the morning with me. And part of the afternoon, after she dropped the twins off at school, she called me and asked me if I wanted a cup of coffee. And of course I said, yes, I do. And so she told me she was going to stop by Dunkin' Donuts. I said to myself, that's great, because there's no way I was going to go out. And all that wind, that wind was howling. Like a wolf out there all day. And so she got here, I guess it must have been around 9:30 in the morning. And she had to get back home to meet her 7-year-old, because she gets out of school, I think she said 2:30 or something like that. And so she stayed up until that time, to go and pick her up from, to make sure she gets off the bus, from the school. So I had somebody hanging out with me for about 5 hours yesterday, for 5 or 6 hours. No, I don't think it was 6. Maybe it was more like 5. See, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. Not quite, maybe not quite 5. Maybe it was 5. I don't know. But anyway, we talked about this, that, and the third. And we looked at videos, and we talked about, different things, just in general. I talked to her. She's an adult now. She's 30. She's 32. Yeah, she's 32. She's gonna be 30. No, wait a minute. She's 33. Wait a minute. How old is she? She's a year younger than my son. He's 34. So she's 33, but she catches up with him. So she's going to be 34 in April. That's how it goes. And then in July, when his birthday comes, he leaves her. He goes on, she turns 34, catches up with him, and then he turns 35 and leaves her until next year, and then she, catches up with him again. I think I was telling y'all that story before about how my grandson and my son were like 10 months apart, or 9 or 10 months apart, or something like that. And I think I don't know if I showed him to you, but I will show you them. I don't know if you could see how well you could see that, but that's them. My grandson is in the blue, and my son is in the red. I think my son was about a year old, and my grandson was probably about 2, or going on 2. But of course, he passed away. Wow, it's been almost 5 years now. Yeah, it killed him. Let me not get sad over here, y'all. I don't know why I go off on things like that. Just talking about them, and then I start reminiscing, and then I go into that mode, and I don't want to go into that mode. I want to still feel like in the mode that I'm in. And the weatherman says that the weather is going to be, I think he said it was it's not going to be quite as windy as it was yesterday, but I believe we are going to have some wind, which I haven't heard it howling out there like yesterday. Even when my granddaughter was here, it was howling. And she couldn't believe how it was whistling. I said, that's because I'm like on the corner. I said, and it whistles around the corner, woo, like howling. And so we're not going to have that today, so I might get a chance to take back my tushy. I might take that back if the weather permits, which I got I think it's till April to return that. And I'm taking it to UPS, so I don't really need to pack it up or anything. And that broom set goes back also, y'all. I'm going to go down there to the dollar store and get me a broom. That's where, I don't know, my daughter, actually, the blue broom and dustpan set, my daughter got from me, I think, the first year that I moved here. So, that's telling you how old it is. But I don't really have floors floors to sweep except the kitchen and, the little areas in the bathroom. And sometimes I'll sweep the rug if, there's lint or something in instead of dragging out that big vacuum cleaner. But as far as I'm concerned, it, can stay a little longer because I'm really not happy with that broom set that I bought. I'm not happy about it at all. And so I feel like this here, if you're not happy about something, you need to take it back. And I remember a long time ago when I went to this store, I forgot, I think the store was called Morrison's. And it was a woman's store, it catered strictly to women. No children, no men, no nothing, just Morrison's, And it used to be in the mall. That's when we had a mall downtown New Haven. And I used to have a charge card to their, store. And I had went into the store because this is when leather, everybody was wearing leather coats and this, that, and they had leather in all colors. They had the brown, the black, they had red leather. Leather, it was a leather craze. I forgot what year it was. But, we know there's no longer a mall downtown, I can tell you that much right now. And I had got this, it was like a cream color, it was leather, but it wasn't the greatest leather. I got it because it was cheaper. And it had the audacity, it was like a beige, and it was trimmed in like a tan, something that maybe my grandmother might want, And at that time, I think I was only in my 30s. Ew, I was in my 30s. It had to be early 30s. And on my way out, this lady that worked there, she knew us because me and my sister were together. But she knew us because we come in there shopping all the time. As a matter of fact, my sister had a leather, blue leather, long coat. And then I went in and got this coat and asked her. Her name was Sandy. We used to call her Sandy. And how do you like my coat? And the look on her face said it all. And she says, you might as well get what you, pay a few more dollars and get what you want. Because the other coat that I wanted was $299, but it had knocked the price. The price was knocked off to $199. That's the way it went. And the coat that I had bought was like, I don't know if it was $100, a little over $100, but it didn't look like it was worth that much at all, because the fit wasn't that great. And I took her word for it. And I went back, redid the bill of sale with the cashier, made the difference and everything, and put it on my charge card. And wore that coat out of the store. You couldn't tell me nothing. And the moral of this story is, get what you want. Don't settle for what you don't want. Even if you have to pay a few more dollars, you deserve to get what you want. Don't get this because it's cheaper. Pay a few more dollars and get what you want. I mean, if you want a Cadillac, get you a Cadillac. Why should you settle for a Honda? Come on now, y'all. If you can afford to pay a Honda monthly car note, are you trying to tell me that you can't afford to pay a Cadillac car note? How much more can it be? $100 more, maybe. Maybe you want a Lexus. I don't know which is more expensive. That's something I never had myself as a car. Yeah, but anyway, that's the moral of the story, y'all. If you can afford it, pay that few more dollars more and get what you want. Just like when I bought that hairpiece, I didn't know that hairpiece was going to look like that, though. I just didn't send it back. I haven't had it on my head since I wore it up here. Need I say more, y'all? Need I say more? But I think let me turn this heater off. Brother, I'm sitting up here stewing. And another thing I did this morning, I've been doing the things that I don't know. And I ain't crazy about this. I like the color, but I don't like the fact that I did them all the same color. That's not what it is today to have everything so matchy. You got to have. So I might just paint over this, and I might paint over this one. Make it every other nail color. I haven't decided what color yet. And I have a white, the white nail polish, but it's a clear nail polish. But it's got a few sparkles in it because I tried it on one day, and it's got a few sparkles, like in it. I don't know how that would look on top. Probably just be clear. I'll see how it looks. Otherwise, I'll just slap some blue on here and call it a day. I ain't going nowhere anyway unless I go to the UPS store. And if I go to that part to the UPS store, I might just get me coffee while I'm out. But right, I'll say in the next block from the UPS store, there's a place called I think it's Tropical or Tropicana. It's something tropical. I don't know if it's like a juicer, but I see people going in and out of there all the time. Summer is real. It's a real in and out in the summer. But I never actually stopped in there. I go by there and I look. But I never, ever stopped in there. And then next to that tropical place, there's like a Japanese restaurant. And they're right there, like, right there together. I said, one of those places got to have some coffee. Instead of me riding way over there to get Dunkin', because I tried Wendy's. Wendy's is about 2 blocks from me. And I tried them. They don't never even had no coffee made. I guess people in this area don't drink coffee. They don't drink coffee like that. They just assume to go in there and get them a soda with breakfast. And their breakfast is, I just stopped going there altogether. I bought a sandwich. I think it was a sausage and an egg sandwich on a croissant. It's supposed to be. And that sandwich or something, I don't know, it had been laying around for a while. And the sausage was all rubbery. Have you ever had rubbery sausage? Well, that's what this was. And so I don't go up there anymore. And then one time I went there and asked for some coffee, and they had a coffee, a carafe, like the coffee pot that you get with the glass carafe that comes with the coffee, Mr. Coffee. Comes with Mr. Coffee because I got one right in the kitchen, but I don't feel like getting up right now. This is what Wendy's has. And they said they don't have any coffee made right now. I'm talking about, but unless I want to wait. What? I don't want to wait. And she says, unless you want this that's left in the pot, it won't cost you anything. I should have waited. It tastes like crap, y'all. She should have poured that out. And I should have waited because I really didn't have anything else to do. But when you go to fast food restaurant, that's what you want. You want fast food. Let's see how long I've been up here because I'm about to close the video. And I'm about to close the video, y'all, because I ain't doing nothing but talking about nothing. But I know one thing. I got those bananas are smelling in here. Because I just bought those bananas. I bought a bunch of bananas, which my granddaughter helped me eat one, I think. What did she eat? I think, because I told her, that she might as well. I think she took one with her. But anyway, because I told them I probably have to end up throwing them out. I bought those Sunday when my daughter and I had went to the grocery store. And I think I had like 6, so I ate one. I mean, they were just right yesterday, even though it had brown specks on them. I like them like that. I like them ripe, and then eat it like that. Which those look like I can get by today, but I don't think I will be able to get by with them tomorrow. Not to eat. So I'm going to have to either eat both of them today or end up having to throw them away. And that's about all I be doing in the morning, y'all. I be playing Scrabble, and I play Stack 'em. I watched the weatherman to see what the weather is. You know what? This scene, I don't think this scene has changed since I was up here. Look at that. That's the same scene playing over and over, I do believe. See, I had the sound down. Look at that. I guess it's supposed to be like an aquarium, like you know, if you want to say like, hey, I got an aquarium in my TV. But I thought it was going to be like the coral reef, you know, keep changing, but I was wrong about that one. But anyway, y'all, I'm getting ready to hang up the video. I'm going to check some more videos that I had that I don't have, you know, the names of the video. Oh, yes, I did do the names of the video. Because I had that was the first thing I did when I got up. I had like 3 videos that didn't have no name, no title, it just had the dates. You know, you just get the dates on the video, automatic. And that's all that was on there. So I had, oh my goodness, I got to watch these videos to try to get a general idea of what the video is about before I put the name on. And so I did that first when I first got up. And then I shouted out to one of my subscribers. Yeah, I'm a new subscriber. And she's always she makes comments. Excuse me, she makes comments on my video. She has a channel too. I go to her channel. And I look at her channel. Yeah, this is an aquarium, like a fish bowl. It's an aquarium, you know. Just like you see your fish, if you had a fish tank, this is what you would see. The fish are, you know, just swimming around in there. And that's it. It's not the coral reef, that's for sure. Talk to y'all again soon.